Hey monkeys, how you doing? Damian Keys here. Okay, today I want to talk about, are your fans actually engaging with you? And if not, what are you doing about it? Because I have a strategy that I think will help, and it's a real tough one, but it will make the biggest difference that you can make. Now, if your fans are not engaging with you and you feel like you're putting content out there and you're not getting likes and you're not getting shares and people aren't putting the comments up, well, let's stop that for a second and let's look at the people that you already have got on your Facebook, on your YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and what you can do about it. Now, you know your fan base because you can actually go on your Facebook and you can actually click on the likes and the new likes, and you can see the people that like your band page. So why aren't you striking up conversations with them rather than waiting for them to strike up conversations with you? Here's the strategy for today. How about 3 hours every single night, 7 days a week, from 9 p.m. until 12 p.m. You grab your computer, you sit down and you start engaging with your fans. You send them a message. You say, hey, how you doing? It's me from the band. I just wanted to send you a message to say, thanks for being a fan. I just wanted to say, here's our new video. Or what about this? What about actually making a bit of content that you can actually individually send to your fan base to start off the conversation, so that you're starting a conversation, not to everybody. Let's just take it down. Let's micro it. Let's take this conversation to one person at a time. And you do it again and again and again throughout your whole fan base. 300 people, 400 people, 500 people, until eventually you're getting messages coming through and you're starting conversations. Now, I do these videos, I put the content out every single day. What some of you might not know is I spend at least 3 hours every single night. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll probably know because I'm constantly messaging about it, but 3 hours at least every single night where I'm messaging people. And the reason for that is because at the moment I'm getting so many messages in. Last night I had 120 messages to deal with. So for me, I'm actually spending that time talking to you guys, a lot of you, and actually helping you with your problems. Now, if you're not getting those messages come through, that's the bit that you've got to change. You've got to sort that out so you can kickstart it. You're the one who's in control of kickstarting that. And the way you do that is you start it. You start the conversation. You start the relationship. Because let's face it, that's what this is about. This is about building relationships, building superfans by building relationships. This is not just about putting music out there and having everyone adore you. This is about kickstarting and building momentum and getting people to do this with you. Now, if you do this, and it's a big commitment, but if you do this 3 hours every single night, in a couple of months, people will be coming to you instead of you coming to them. And after a few more months, you'll get to a point where you are struggling to actually deal with that amount of messages in your time. And then at that point, the momentum kicks in, and then you can start to say, look, I'm gonna have to do this publicly because I just haven't got time to do it with the messages. But the reality is right now, you do have time, because I have time. If I can do 120 messages in 3 hours last night, then you can do it. There's no reason for it whatsoever. And in a band, there might be 3 of you or 4 of you or 5 of you. You know, you have got the time to do this, and this will make such a massive difference. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about whether you can spare 9 p.m. till 12 p.m. or 10 p.m. till 1 p.m. but 3 hours a night where you are literally engaging with the fans because you are starting the relationship and you are starting the conversation. Have a think about it, because this is a big commitment. But if you really want it, if you really want to build these fan base, like you say, if you want these super fans, if you want people to travel out to your gigs, then you've got to put in the hard work. You've got to put in the legwork, and you can absolutely do that. I promise you, because I'm doing it. And I'm building relationships with guys like you all over the world, talking to people in America, I'm talking to people in Africa, I'm talking to people in this country. It's working. I promise you it's working. I'm not asking you to do anything that I'm not in the trenches doing myself. Have a think about this. Come and follow me on Snapchat, YouTube, the usual stuff. If you wouldn't mind liking this video. The reason why I always ask about the liking the video is because the Facebook algorithms, to try and to push it to more people, it does make a massive difference. So I know you're watching, but if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button, it does make a massive difference. If you're on Facebook, hit the subscribe, hit the like, it does make a huge difference to me. Any questions, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube. People are finding new ways of getting in touch with me, and they're being smart about it. I'm getting more messages via Snapchat, I'm getting more messages via Twitter, and I'm getting more messages on YouTube. And because there's less people messaging me on those other platforms, they're getting a faster answer. So be smart with how you get in touch. Have a think about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.